Stars in their eyes. What does that mean? Well, if you're a fan of the classic Disney movie Lady and the Tramp, then you know about the song Bella Notte. And you know that when that lyric gets sang in the song, that towards the end it reflects in Lady's dreamy expression. Because Lady does have, as she's looking up into the sky, stars in her eyes. Now, this is something that has been interpreted in all kinds of media, whether it's comic books, novels, cartoons, live action, you name it. It has been interpreted in some shape or form. Heck, Hot Shots Part Dukes did a parody of the Lady and the Tramp spaghetti scene with that moment in their movie. But besides parodies, there have been some legit moments in movies, whether they've been animated or live action, and even television series, animated or live action, where some kind of interpretation of this trope has occurred. But what does it mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. As you can see, that the image we have on here is that of Rarity. And what that means basically is the acknowledgement of someone returning the love for you, or showing the love, or expressing the love for you. And that's what Spike did at the end of Best Gift Ever, when he started singing his portion of the True Gift of Giving song, which was his love song, let's be honest with ourselves, his love song to Rarity. Because the moment he gets to the line, compared to you, the camera focuses on Rarity and her reaction of being not only surprised, but emotionally touched. Because here you have a character that's straight out telling her in the sweetest, gentlest, easy for me to say, but the sweetest, gentlest way, or sweetest, most heartfelt way. Here you have a character in Spike telling her in song, Rarity, I love you. And this is why. I mean, even the Wikipedia page for the Best Gift Ever pretty much said it, that Spike expresses his feelings for her in song. Feelings basically being he loves her. And this is the best way he can express it. But the reason I bring this up is, just like I've mentioned before, you know, with Applejack, Rarity, and Spike, and how basically each of them kind of got each other. And if you're a shipper of if you're a shipper of certain ships between the three, then you kind of get the clue of what I'm talking about. You know, Rarity getting Applejack, Applejack getting Spike, and then eventually Spike getting Rarity. You kind of start noticing that was a bit of a nod or an Easter egg thrown in there by the creative staff, by Michael Vogel, or Nicole Dubuc, and Josh Haber. Basically as a nod to the fans that basically push those two romantic ships, or those three romantic ships. That being Sparity, Spike and Rarity, Apple Spike, which is Applejack Spike, and Rarijack, which is Rarity and Applejack. And that was something that I didn't even think about until later on, and that's why I talked about it a couple of times, either here on YouTube, or at several of the Facebook group pages, or even on forums like the message boards at Equestria Daily or MLP forums. So this, again, is something similar, because even though it's very brief, when you take a look at this screenshot, it shows you that Rarity has stars in her eyes. And those stars in her eyes basically are basically sending a message, whether we like to admit it or not, that she is receiving that love. She's reciprocating that love, or she's receiving this love that Spike's giving to her. And whether or not I followed through on this, like I said in a video I did the other day, whether or not they follow through on this in season 9 in a very subtle way with an occasional cheek nuzzling, nose rubbing, peck on the cheek, kiss, peck on the cheek, and then maybe, as one fan pointed out, a full-on kiss on the lips, maybe towards the end of the season or series. That's totally up to them, totally up to the creative staff. But the point that I'm getting at, folks, is it's these kind of little details in a series or in a special like this that will go over the heads of not just the young viewers, but even the adult viewers as well, until they take the time to notice it, especially with screenshots like this one that's posted up at the MLP Wikipedia page for Best Gift Ever. So yeah, if you needed any more evidence that, in a sense, they are probably going to go with Sparity in some shape or form to close out the season, or to help close out the series within the next season or so, then I don't think you can look any more further than little Easter eggs like this, or little details like this. So I thought I'd just bring that up. I don't know if any of you noticed that, but I thought I'd just bring that up. I want to get I want your thoughts on it. Because again, this is something, the stars in their eyes kind of trope is something that's been used throughout generations. And it usually signifies that there is something now between the two characters. Romantically, that is. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on it. And that's all I can really say. So until next time, God bless. Take care. I'm out.